Good morning, dear professors. I'm Shenchunyang. My topic is research on marketing strategy under the new retail background. Take Luckin Coffee, for example. And there are 8 parts of the agenda. These are introduction, research background, research questions and objectives, literature review, gaps identified, theoretical and conceptual framework, research methodology, and QA. The first one is about abstract. This paper selects Luckin Coffee as the research object, analyzes the environment of Luckin Coffee through past model, Porter 5-force model, and internal resource capability analysis, and points out the marketing opportunities and problems in the current environment. Through the analysis of the marketing status quo, the factors affecting the user satisfaction of Luckin Coffee are refined and assumptions are made. Through the correlation test and linear regression analysis, the product category, user feedback, user maintenance, and user satisfaction and the user satisfaction information were obtained. Finally, with the combination of marketing theory as the framework from the product, consumer relation, channel, price, promotion, tangible display, 6 aspects of the improvement of marketing strategy design, and put forward the specific implementation suggestions, not only for Luckin Coffee Next marketing strategy to provide reasonable advice, but also for the new retail coffee companies and even the development of new retail industry to provide some reference. The second part is about the introduction of my research. After exploring the retail formats in department stores, large fairs, shopping centers, and online shoppings, a new retail format appeared in 2016. Compared with the traditional retail, new retail uses digital technology to gather all links of virtue and reality. The emergence of a new retail formats makes the essence of retail return to return. Making profits by commercial real estate rent and joint deduction will be replaced by profit brought by the appreciation of products and services. Both brand and retailers are consumer-centered. In the list of China's top 100 new retail enterprises, according to statistics, commercial department stores, supermarket chains, and home furnishing chains accounted for the highest proportion, while catering chains only accounted for 4%. About the research background, relying on the real-time nature of internet information transmission and the high efficiency of logistics and distribution, integrating the international coffee industry online and offline is a business model invitation. This article, through the new retail coffee industry head company, raised Luckin Coffee marketing status quo of marketing environment. The analysis put forward the factors affecting Luckin Coffee user satisfaction through the consumer market research analysis and verification, final around both factors, and on the background of a new retail marketing strategy improvement suggestions, not only for Luckin Coffee Next marketing strategy design provide reasonable suggestions, but also provide some reference for the development of a new retail coffee industry. Under the general trend of transformation and upgrading from traditional retail to new retail, the marketing strategy proposed by this institute also has certain enlightenment for enterprises in the process of retail transformation and upgrading in other industries. About the research objectives and questions, the first research proposes to analyze the current marketing strategy of Luckin Coffee. The second is to analyze the difficulties faced by Luckin Coffee's current marketing strategy. The third one is to explore the actual operation process of the coffee brand and clarify its operation mechanism. The fourth one is to provide the reference significance for the marketing strategies of both of other coffee brands. Next one is to explore the improvement method of Luckin Coffee's marketing strategy under the new retail background. And the last one is to provide a new idea for promoting long-term research of marketing strategies in other industries. The research questions are as follows. What's Luckin's current marketing strategy? What are the marketing strategies of other coffee brands at home and abroad? What are the problems and difficulties facing Luckin's current marketing strategy? How should Luckin Coffee's marketing strategy improve and optimize under the new retail background? What inspiration can the coffee industry's marketing strategy in the new retail context bring to other industries? What implications does Luckin's marketing strategy have for other coffee brands? This part is about the gaps identified, and this part shows the theoretical and conceptual framework. About the research methodology, the first part is the population in the selection of research objects. This study looking coffee users from Beijing and Tianjin were selected as the research objects. The survey channel are some government agencies, public institutions, and enterprises, and the random interviews combined with business circle. The selection of business circle mainly refers to the distribution of Luckin coffee stores and passengers flew in the business circle. Taking Tianjin as example, the densely populated areas such as Binjiang Road, Commercial Street, and Nankai Joy City are selected. In order to make the respondents willing to participate in questionnaire survey, the freshly roasted coffee beans were carefully selected as gifts. And this next part is showing us the sampling and the research. And about the variables, the independent variables in the study were age, gender, and income, and the dependent variables were the consumption levels and consumption habits of different age groups, different gender consumers, and different income groups. About the instrument of this research, the research tools used in this paper includes Excel and the SPSS. The SPSS is used for the data analysis and processing, and Excel is used to collect the results of the questionnaire statistics. The next part is about the analysis. The reliability analysis of each variable in the model was conducted respectively. And about the hypothesis summary, the research of marketing strategies at home and abroad is relatively mature, but it is also constantly supplemented and optimized with a rapidly changing market. Next part is about discussion. At Luckin, the incentive strategy mainly include low price promotion and word of mouth share, but both have certain limitations as incentive means. On the one hand, the promotion is to roll out the market or to short-term sales performance improvement. On the other hand, with the further opening of the enterprise market, the number of customers gradually becomes saturated, and the incentive role gradually weakens. About the contribution of this research, under the general trend of transformation and upgrading from traditional retail to new retail, the marketing strategy proposed by this institute also has certain enlightenment for enterprises in the process of retail transformation and upgrading in other industries. There are also some limitations of my research. These are the limitations. Internet marketing under the new retail scene is a big topic. With the progress of science and technology and upgrading of consumer consumption habits under the big environment background, the views and research discussed in this paper are just a drop in this ocean. And under the impact and the coalition of business flood, Luckin model also needs to be demonstrated by constantly polishing by the market. These are the references. And the last part is about QA. That's all. Thanks for listening.